The Boom Man is back. Hey guys, how's it going? It has been a long time since I have talked to you. Been about 6 months since my last video when Jake Thompson came out to do the Craig jig. And I've had a lot going on since then. My job has been keeping me very, very busy. But a little update about the job. I am actually going to be stopping full-time work with my current position and going to full-time woodworking. So a lot of things are going to change. The videos I'm going to do a little bit differently, but I'm going to try and do them more frequent like I used to. Like I said, the format might be a little bit different. I might have to do like a Matt Cremona type situation, but I guess I'm still going to do what I intended or set out to do. It's just going to be slightly different, and I hope you guys can bear with me during this transition, but I still plan on being a part of the YouTube community and making some custom orders for some other individuals. So let me backtrack a little bit and catch you up. What has gone on so far? Like I said, I've already turned in my notice at work, so I will be a full-time woodworker and PRN at work, which for you layman people will be as needed. I've done a couple of barn doors here recently for a client. That was basically my first gig. Forgive me for saying that, but that was my first gig as a full-time woodworker. I'll go over some things that I did there. I basically put together 2 barn doors that were around 36 inches wide times 2 to cover up a 64-inch opening. And I used tongue and groove joinery to make those things stay together and straight so there wouldn't be any inconsistencies throughout the entire door. And when you're building those things, that's really something that you should take into consideration, especially because these were going to be seen on both sides. And because of that, I could not have pocket screws on one side. So tongue and groove fit the bill. So I'm going to show you real quickly how I achieved that. So currently I have my 2 outer blades of my dado stack into the table saw, raised up to 3/8 of an inch high. We're going to cut the groove on this piece first, running it on its edge, and then we'll cut the tongues on the adjacent piece. I usually start with the groove because it's a lot easier to match the tongue versus the other way. Now to cut the tongues, I've added 2 chipper blades in between the 2 outer blades. The reason why I did that is because the groove that I cut was 3/8 of an inch deep and the 2 outer blades are only 1/4. So adding 2 chipper blades makes this a 1/2 inch wide, which will give me some playing room back and forth with the fence to fine tune the cut. So I've got the fence backed off to where I'm going to cut this edge of the board, and we're just going to fine tune the height of the blade to get the thickness of the tongue the way we want. As far as the depth of the tongue, we'll find that out later. Okay, now after a small minor adjustment with the fence, I think I am as close as I want to be, and this fit is very snug. It makes the board nice and flat, and it will keep it straight as time progresses with expansion and contraction and age of the door. So I'm very happy with this setup. So if your boards are all the same width like these are, you can batch cut all of your grooves first, then adjust your fence and batch cut all of your tongues after that. And then you can put together a really nice tight fitting door. Now check these out. From Meze Audio, the 99 Classics Walnut Silver. These are a set of headphones. Keep in mind, these are not noise cancellation headphones, but man, are they nice. They come in packaging like this. It is super, super nice. Just unzip it here. And this case is hard. So there you go. Boom, look at that. Walnut ear cups that are precision milled on the CNC. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Comes with a little pack here that holds 2 strands for your headphones. There's a second set right there and a few adapters on the inside, one for an airplane, one for a different size jack right there. And these are Kevlar wrapped. And they're very flexible too. So, I mean, they don't bunch up like some other cheap headphone wires do. So these are really, really nice. They almost feel like fabric. Now, I've already tried out these headphones with my phone and my iPad and anything else that plays music. I've also had them on the podcast as of late, and they are awesome sounding. I mean, they will beat Bose hands down, in my opinion. And it's amazing that, you know, wooden ear cups would be able to make that kind of sound so well. But I mean, they are super comfortable. I mean, the top is, you know, very flexible. It's not a tight fitting headphone, and you know, they look pretty stylish. And they also make these in a gold. So all of the silver pieces that you see here are actually in a gold coating. So they look really, really stylish. They look classy, and they are well worth the money just by listening to them. So, I mean, if you guys do podcasting or, you know, video making like this, and you want to be able to listen to your music, listen to your editing while you're, you know, doing everything else, and you don't want anybody else to hear it, these are perfect. And my wife actually tried them on too, and one of her favorite songs, she's like, I can actually hear every single word without any kind of, you know, muffle, and she was really impressed. So Meze knocked it out of the park with these headphones. So if you guys want a set, go to their website now and check them out. Price is about $308 plus shipping and handling. Like I said, it beats Bose hands down in my opinion. Also, not too long ago, I put in my own flooring. I actually bought some flooring from Lumber Liquidators. It's their specific brand of flooring, and it's like a weathered oak, I believe is what it's called. And it's almost like a barnwood looking floor. And it's laminate, like I said, it's not hardwood, but the durability of it as far as scratches and wear and tear, it was like right up at the top of the scale. So I should have these floors for a long time. And it did take quite a while doing myself. Not only did I have to fix the concrete by grinding it down in places, but I also had to level it out by adding concrete in places because I had some settling issues. Once that was all done, you know, laying out the underlayment and the flooring itself went fairly fast. It was a lot of repetitive stuff. And there were some tips and tricks in there that I learned for myself, just doing it myself. It may not be, you know, how the pros do it, but I was going to share them with you anyway. When it came to scribing lines around really difficult areas like the hearth that I have, and you know, making sure that the boards fit nice and tight. So I'll show you those in a later video. So that about wraps up this video. I want to thank you guys for being patient with me while I get some things sorted out and kind of worked out in my life. And like I said, I will be online a lot more, especially on Instagram. Be sure and follow me down there. And you guys will see a lot more of me in the future. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. Please be safe in your shops, and I will talk to you on the next video. 1, 2, 3, boom!
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was up